This is 7National News. Here are the headlines. Ruler of Dubai attends Epsom Derby. UAE observes World Environment Day. And volcano eruption causes evacuations in Chile. And in our top story, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, attended the Epsom Derby horse race in the attendance of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai, and Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom. The world's most famous flat race was also watched by Her Royal Highness Princess Haya bint Al Hussein, wife of the ruler of Dubai, as well as His Highness Sheikh Majid bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, chairman of the Dubai Culture and Arts Authority. On the sidelines of the race, Sheikh Mohammed met with the Queen and exchanged talks about the festival. The husband of Queen Elizabeth, Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, and Prince Andrew and a number of royals were also present at the meeting. World Environment Day is being celebrated today throughout the UAE through the efforts of the Dubai-based Emirates Environment Group, the first environment non-governmental organisation in the world. The EEG, apart from holding several accreditations to United Nations programmes, also represents the GCC in the UN Global Compact Network. At the 14th Waste Management Award ceremony of the EEG, individuals, academic institutions, companies, hotels and government institutions were honoured by dignitaries and senior government officials for their dedication to support campaigns involving segregation and reduction of waste. Items such as cans, glass and Tetra Paks to mobile phones and batteries have been recycled by individuals and organisations and given to the EEG for further use. The message was clear that a continuous effort on the part of the UAE's community in waste reduction will make the future of the Emirates more sustainable for generations to come.
The waste management is not a momentum of this part of the world, but it's a worldwide. But everybody, every country, every nation look at it in a different way. UAE as a whole, with the Ministry of Environment and also Environment Agency in each Emirates and municipalities, they're doing a great job.
We highlight an important issue that is on the agenda of this country, and that is the excessive amount of waste that we have and the challenge that it poses. So we try to change it into a positiveness and into a proactiveness. So all these material that we collect gets recycled. So this is a platform to recognize the winners.
And continuing with the observation of World Environment Day, school children across Dubai painted messages of change and hope. A company based at the International Media Production Zone spearheaded the competition that aims to raise awareness about present environmental challenges and how renewable energy could help save the planet for future generations.
Students from various schools in Dubai aged between 9 and 14 years gathered at the facility of PTL Solar. In observation of World Environment Day, the company launched its corporate environment responsibility and held a drawing competition with 3 different themes, depicting our current environmental challenges together with the varied effective measures to combat them.
We are trying to build where art and environment can merge together for raising an awareness. And today's event of the painting competition with the theme of art and environment is basically to create awareness in younger generation on how well they can be a part and how they can mitigate climate change.
After an hour of creating their masterpieces, judges selected the winning entries. 13-year-old Kaustubh Dasgupta bagged the prize for energy efficiency and climate change. 8-year-old Samarth Vijay Kumar took the prize for natural resources and water pollution.
I feel sad about the fish who die and how they waste water. Then our Mother Earth will die. Then we can't live.
I would like to tell kids my age that they can start planting trees, a lot of, and conserve the nature. because over here it's completely like deserted area. So they can start harnessing the power of the sun and plant trees.
While these students may be young, they sure do know a thing or two that make adults listen up and take notice. Among them is Tariq Kamal, who won the category for waste management, recycling and air pollution.
It was about recycling, and it was about how to use solar systems and solar panels and drone them over the schools. And I had drawn air pollution, that people don't have to use cars, they have to use bikes. So they're more useful and they can help people, like they get more energy, they get more healthy, and it's also good for health.
Officials at the International Media Production Zone also graced the event in support of the initiative.
These kind of initiatives really touching into the kids, and this will be, inshallah, our future generation.
It adds lots of value into the zone, and we were so looking forward to implement and add more energy-saving companies into the zone to have a better, healthy environment in the area here.
In their own small way, they are taking baby steps to save the planet for the present and future generations. And though only a few took home a special prize and 1,000 dirhams in cash, all the children pledged to serve and protect the environment. Khadija Sali, 7 National News.
ID cards for children under the age of 15 in the UAE will be made mandatory, according to the Emirates Identity Authority. Children were previously only required to be registered within the population register. EDA is currently restructuring the registration procedures for children, and young adults will not be required in person for the process when it is up and running. The registration fee will cost around 50 dirhams, and applicants will need to present a valid passport, residency certificates and coloured photographs. And those who wish to get married here in the UAE must provide valid residence visas, as the Sharia courts are now turning down applicants if one partner does not have a UAE residence visa. Insiders say that this stricter approach is meant to minimise abuse of the residency law. According to a local paper, lawyers say that a marriage contract will not be used to get a residence visa here, and men or women on visit visas cannot walk up the aisle in the UAE. Officials say that people may go to their home country to marry and then bring their husbands or wives here, as there have been cases where some people bring fiancés over on visit visas, claiming they will marry them, and residence visas are then used to cover illegal practices. And looking to news abroad now, a volcano erupted on Saturday in south-central Chile, prompting authorities to evacuate about 3,500 residents of the Los Rios region and other surrounding areas. The ash cloud blew over the Andes and carpeted a popular ski resort in neighbouring Argentina. The eruption occurred about 920 kilometres south of the capital, Santiago, in Patagonia. It was not immediately clear which of the chain's 4 volcanoes had erupted because of ash cover and weather conditions. The chain last saw a major eruption in 1960. Local media said the smell of sulphur hung in the air and there was constant seismic activity. Chilean authorities said the eruption formed a column of smoke that was 5 kilometres wide and 10 kilometres tall. The volcano was spitting molten rock, but there was no visible lava flow. And the World Health Organization has said a toxic strain of E.coli bacteria that has killed at least 17 people has not been seen in an outbreak before. More than 1,600 people have been infected by E.coli, with Germany at the centre of the outbreak. Some 1,624 people in Europe and the United States have so far become ill, which has been linked to eating contaminated vegetables and salads. The WHO said the strain was a rare one seen in humans before, but never in this kind of outbreak. Experts say the source is likely to be in Germany. E. coli bacteria themselves are harmless, but the strain that is making people sick in Europe has the ability to stick to intestinal walls where it pumps out toxins, sometimes causing severe diarrhea and other complications. And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.